Where now the horse and the rider? Where is the horn that was blowing? Where is the helm and the hauberk, and the bright hair flowing? Where is the hand on the harp string, and the red fire glowing? Where is the spring and the harvest, and the tall corn growing?
They have passed like rain on the mountain, like a wind in the meadow. The days have gone down in the west, behind the hills, into shadow.
Who shall gather the smoke of the dead wood burning, or behold the flowing years from the sea returning?
Hello, and welcome back to another live stream. I am your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today we are gathered here to honor Théoden, King of Rohan, or Bernard Hill. This is the Sunday version, just so I don't confuse anybody watching. I did do an event that I hosted myself on yesterday, on Saturday. Today is Sunday. This was actually hosted by the group here and this name, so you guys know. I already told them I'm here. I'm going to kind of be on a fly on the wall, our group here, our live stream, and we're going to follow along with their event. I will point out as well that he also will have a recording and stream of this later right here on his channel on Twitch, and I will link that for you guys for later, so you can also check that out. So he is also covering it. But I was told about this event here on Sunday by John Hammer, my officer. Since I was planning my Saturday one, he said, oh, well, there was another one also planned for Sunday, which is wonderful for anyone who was able to not make it on Saturday. And also, I thought it would be nice fun to, cover it and follow along. So, again, if you didn't know, 1 week ago today, on May 5th, Bernard Hill, the actor for King Théoden of Rohan, who has passed away. And so we'll do this from a more positive perspective and celebrating his life, just like we did in the Saturday one. I woke up super early to be here, but it was totally worth it. It'll be super fun. I'm not sure of the complete plans right at this time. I believe my officer told me that they were planning on doing a ride from Edoras here, we're at the Golden Hall, to go over to Gondor. Okay, so I think that's the goal today, which is kind of cool because that's different than what we did yesterday in mine. The event that I planned for this, so that'll be fun. It'll be really cool. I've got my flag of Rohan up. I've got the helm of Théoden right here, all ready to go. And thank you so much for being here, who are already here on the stream. Welcome, welcome. I will totally ask questions. And excuse me, it's early for me. Okay, sorry, that's not what I meant. Feel free to ask me questions because I'm going to be following along their event, and whatever they say or whatever they want to say in typing or whatever, I will show and say, because again, I'm here to kind of shine a light on their event. I'm not here to take the spotlight. So again, that's my goal. That is my goal. So I don't know if you guys or any of you in the game here in my chat, feel free to say whatever you'd like about your event and all that kind of stuff. I think that's really, really cool that they're doing that. And again, for later, here is the link to his thing. I'll put it in the live chat, and I'll add in the description as well later. So we're waiting for other people as well. There's no rush. We'll just relax and enjoy this event. I woke up at 3 a.m. for this, okay, because for where I live. I'm on the west coast of the United States, so I'm here, but give my brain a few seconds to catch up from waking up. I'm very happy to be here, though. So we will have a wonderful time celebrating wonderful Théoden in this Sunday version event of it. So again, thank you to them for setting it up. It's wonderful. It's also nice because it's a very different time than I did. So for people from all over the world at different times, they could join, whether it be in Australia, different parts of Europe. It's a little bit better time for them at this time of day. So that's awesome too. Sweet. All right, that's my little intro there for us. So hopefully you enjoyed the beautiful song. If you're curious where that song is from, I feel like it honors Théoden so much. He's answering me right there. Yeah, in the after 8 p.m. I like that. All right, so you can hear me. Perfect. So basically whatever they say in game, it's 5:55 a.m. there. Okay, all right, awesome. And also, I want to bring up a tab that has say and stuff on it. And since you guys can hear me, whatever you want to do, I'm just here to tag along. And, if you want to, you let me know. What's up, Ice? Welcome to the stream. One of my viewers from Australia. Hello, my friend. So it's probably a good time for you for the stream. And Mr. Ravel, hello. Mr. Ravel, nice to not be 1 a.m. for you. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Let me bring up the little say box. I'm just going to drop this right here. I'll just put my general for now. I might make a special one for says real quick here. Actually, you know what? This one says music theory, but I think it has say as well. So that's an old tab. I don't even know why. Oh, I know. I remember why I have that tab. My voice is like, it could be Balok. It's like my voice is so low. This morning, I have morning voice. I went somewhere for an early Mother's Day for my grandma, aunt, and my mom yesterday. So by the way, I'd like to quickly say Happy Mother's Day to anybody. But we're not going to go into that too much because today is technically an honoring of memorial for King Théoden right now for this Sunday. So we'll stick to that right now. But anyway, quick Happy Mother's Day to any of the moms out there. But anyway, my point was I went there and I got a little bit of allergies because it's somewhere far away from where I live and I had to drive a couple hours. So It's inland. I live by the beach. There's very few allergies by the beach, but when you go inland, it gets a little bad sometimes. But I'm totally fine. We'll be fine. IDK, nearly 12 p.m. where I am. Or 12 a.m.? 12 p.m. I would assume if you're doing military time, you're talking about 12 p.m. Just a guess. Mr. Rebel, yes, for me and Ice, it's nice to see you, Zollin, early. And what? Yes, earlier than 1 a.m. for sure. Yes. Well, I will occasionally throw in a stream in regular morning time for me, like 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. And that should be more in the evening for you guys, like 7 o'clock, right? 7 p.m. I'm not sure for Ice though. Ice is quite a few hours different. These are only emotes, I just realized, on this thing I put here. Let me just change this filter real quick. Was that a cow? Alright, there we go. Put say there. Let's see, oh, you know what? I don't know why I'm doing this one. I realized I have a full one already set up. There we go. We'll use this one. This one has all the right filters for what people say. Fortunately, I can't blow this up anymore for what I have. So if I will read it if it's too very important as well. Today, my goal, I'm here to be as you normally know on my channel, I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, but today I'm doing that more so than usual. I'm not really hosting, I'm just being more of a narrator. Like David Attenborough. And as you can see, the Lord of the Rings Online players are now traveling. I gotta get good at David Attenborough's voice. I know that they like it. I love his stuff. Midday, got it. Yeah, I know where his IDK. I was just curious. Look at this amazing fast play here on an invisible drum. Very impressive. It's actually a pretty awesome emote there. Okay. The horn of Helm Hammerhand shall sound in the deep one last time. Let this be the hour when we draw swords together. Fell deeds awake. Now for wrath, now for ruin, and a red dawn! we need a horn sound effect here. Just like, I'll play the... Very awesome. Oh yeah, I'm happy to be here, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't read what you said. You said very nice to come along. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Me and everyone else on the stream. Oh, you were here yesterday too with a different character. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully it was very honoring to Bernard Hill and hopefully to his family. I was trying to do it in a way that was a positive, remembering his memory, but not, still being honoring for the memory. Arise, arise, riders of Théoden, fell deeds awake, fire and slaughter, spear shall be shaken, shields be splintered, a sword day, a red day, ere the sun rises. Let this be the hour when we draw swords together. Oh, these are some awesome lines. I love these lines from the thing. Yes, when we draw swords together. Indeed. And I'm just going to let the music of the game here go on in the background now. Well, maybe trumpet instead. Got my sword salute here somewhere. Well, hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, nice. You're Ice's friend. Hello. Yes, welcome to the stream, everybody. And if you will, I don't normally... This is for honoring for an event, but if you guys would throw a like on there, it'll tell other people that we're doing the event. So that's the only thing I ask for the likes for today. Or letting people see it to honor the memory. Normally I remind you to do likes to help support the channel, but in this case, I want it so YouTube will push it out to tell people we're actually doing this event, in the case they want to join us. It's kind of neat to do events like this, right? Because it kind of helps us give closure to all of us for that situation that happened. So you don't feel like this guy right here on the ground. Because I kind of felt like that when I first found out. I was just like, oh, it was so sad. Will we be riding on regular mounts or on war mounts? And we leave Eteres soon to honor Théoden. Yes. That is, he said that in the world chat. But I'm gonna, the reason I just loaded in and loaded out is I want the background music to come on. If you're curious. Hopefully that will trigger the system to play music again. Aha! I've done it. Genius. No. That's playing this game for way too long. Never too long. What am I saying? Never. I'll be here in 30 years if the game's still here. There's never too much for Lord of the Rings, guys. You should know. That's why I'm a content creator. We're always gonna do Lord of the Rings stuff, no matter what the subject. Even if it's a event honoring a wonderful man, Bernard Hill. So. And again, it happens to be raining again here in Middle Earth. That lightning is quite dramatic, isn't it, in the background? What's up, Baz? How's it going? Been a while. See how the sun rises. Yes. I feel like I'm like trying to do your voice and then realizing I haven't heard it, so I have no idea. King Théoden. Hail, King Théoden. Yes, indeed. Known V. Hail! We are waiting for at least one more. Oh, sweet, good. Yeah, we're not in a rush. You don't want to leave someone behind. I definitely, yesterday we waited a good decent amount of time. Hopefully enough people are able to join us. Welcome everyone to the stream. I'm surprised so many of you here, but that is fantastic. Just an unusual time for me to stream. But welcome, welcome. A bunch of my usuals too, as well as new faces and new friends. So welcome everyone to Voice of the Rings. This is to honor, this is the Sunday edition, where I'll be following along the event planned by this nice group of people. And we will be honoring Théoden by doing a ride from, I believe, Eteres to Gondor. Am I correct on that, guys? That's what my officer told me, who is a very reliable, but because he does a lot of stuff in the forums, so I'm trying to get a little more involved with the forums too on LOTRO. I'm like, I juggle a lot of things I do here on the channel, as in doing the content creation, and then also we have a Kinship Voice of the Rings, so. right, before our ride begins, yes, indeed. The sun is rising, everyone. And again, here's everybody who is here right now for the event. Everyone's names. I need my mug in case we do a toast or something. Yes, and thank you everyone for putting likes on the stream. That was very impressive. You guys are so fast. Oh, and Helm, your hair. Nice. I knew that. The good news is Zollin Ironshield usually doesn't need very much sleep, so I just may still be waking up slightly. But completely worth it. Very glad to be here. We're pretty much right on time. Good job for everyone who had planned the event, this Sunday event. We're just waiting on one person, I think. So. Let's see. I'll help any. I'll help by spamming the world chat slightly. There. I put our streams in there. Thank you everyone for being here and for your patience who've joined in. We will start pretty soon. Make sure you grab a drink and maybe a snack and relax. Sit back and we'll do this awesome event today here for Théoden. Wherever you are in the world, afternoon, evening, early in the morning like me, or just regular in the morning. It'll be very fun. So. Beautiful spot, though. And by the way, just from yesterday's stream, thank you to everyone who attended and liked it and came to support and honor Bernard Hill, Théoden King of Rohan. And today, if you're here, to honor that as well. So we appreciate it. All right, sounds good. We are ready. Thank you for the invites. All right, and I will leave my open mic thing on, so if you guys can hear them talking, we'll just leave that on. That is just fine here. Though I will slightly adjust the sounds here. I think we'll do something like that for the sounds there. Alright, there we go. Good. You guys can see the fellowship chat here. I will go into fellowship chat as well. Alright, you guys. Just after midday in the UK. Nice, Baz. Very nice. All right, here we go. To not get lost and end up in Mordor. Oh, that's fair. That's a good one. That's a good point. Are we walking or riding to Mordor? Oh no. One does not simply get lost. Yes, exactly. Oh, well. You know, I feel like, does YouTube know when we're about to start a ride? Because yesterday in the stream, it also was trying to add you an ad right before we left. The problem is if I skip it, it'll try to put it in like 4 or 5 minutes. There's only so much control you can have as a content creator with that on YouTube. But so I'll just let that go and you guys can just skip the ad. I appreciate it when you guys usually watch it, but today is a memorial for Théoden Bernard Hills, so just skip the ad if it lets you skip. Don't worry about it. This is for him. This is not. Greetings, Lord Kev. Welcome to the stream. All right, here we go. We're off. Woohoo! Yay! All right, we're starting our ride. I'm over here. I'm gonna follow ice. Can't quite hear what they're saying, huh?
No, I'm here.
It's gonna be hard to balance the sound, I think. Voiceover volume.
Okay, hang on. Wait. Okay.
There, let's do
I
music.
think I do. I can't remember how to get it. Hang on.
There. Might be able to hear them a little bit better. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it much better than that without just like removing other sounds. Oh yes, Lord Kev. Yes, I woke up at 3:15 a.m. I'm here. I got about 3.5 hours of sleep, but I'll sleep more after the stream, so we're fine.
Sorry,
I don't need a lot of sleep. We'll be fine. As long as I can get it at some point, it'll be fine. This is an important event, and I wanted to be here.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, as a content creator for Tolkien, it's an occupational hazard that I'm going to have some live streams at unusual times, because we love Lord of the Rings from all over the world. Oh, interesting.
Oh, crap. Yes. I want to get outside of my...
I'm I'll try to keep my camera like kind of like a drone would be, so you guys can see where we're going. Get the beautiful views. And hopefully the stream looks nice and clear for everybody watching. And I'll throw out there again for my viewers
Yes, we are, because I'm going to get off.
watching live or watching later on video that right here the leader who has planned this right here also has a channel on Twitch, so you can check out his too. Again, I linked it in the live chat a while ago, but I will drop that again in the description after the stream. And here we are at the burial mounds of Rohan. You can see look at that, like you can see Edoras back there.
Yeah.
Check that out up there, the Golden Hall. It's pretty cool. Are we being followed by one more player that wants to join us right here? Loth the Beloved? Or does it just so happen he's at? But yeah, it looks like we've got another group here that are coming to join us. Hello. This is great. I just love it how many people have wanted to celebrate Théoden's life,
Yes, I
the
told you
actor,
to come.
right? It's very cool. Very cool indeed. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get the sound right, and I'm gonna turn it back up the music slightly so you guys can hear it better. All right, we got a couple more players joining in here on our trip. Loth the Beloved. Oh, there's Loth.
I'm not ready. I don't know how to play this game.
All right, cool. So, and remember, with this particular one, you pretty have to be a lot higher level, and most everyone here is level 100 plus, so. Oh, okay, we're gonna turn into a raid. Awesome. I believe let me make sure I have my filters for raids on, so that we can see everyone talking still. Raid. I did not. Good thing I checked. All right, so you should be able to see people chatting here. Oh, raid's really small. Let me fix that as well. Hold on. Sorry, this is called mid on the fly adjustments on a stream. I usually like to have this stuff done ahead, but I just didn't realize I would have to have this one. Let's see, chat. Raids, I want it as big as possible. 23. There we go. And actually, fellowship, I want it also on 23. And say is not 23, make it 23. Make sure it's nice and big. There we go. That's good. Alright, there. You should see it a lot bigger now. Hopefully legible. I'll read some of it. Hello, Zendo. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, guys.
Music. I can barely hear anything else.
All right, since they're waiting on one person for the event, I'm just tagging along. So again, I'll just update everyone one more time. If you just joined in the live stream, we are doing a ride from Edoras. You can see it in the distance right back there, in the rain. We are doing a ride from Edoras, I believe, to Gondor is the plan. And we have a bunch of people. I did not plan this Sunday event. I'm here as a tag-along because I wanted to help shine a spotlight on this wonderful event. I hosted the event Saturday yesterday, which went really lovely, but today this will also go very lovely. And this is who's planned it, and they also have a channel that they are streaming as well that you can see later as well. And we will have a fun and wonderful time here celebrating the memorial of Bernard Hill, who's King of Théoden. So we just rode down from the Golden Hall. We're here at the burial mounds. It just happens to be raining in game, just like yesterday, you know. It seems appropriate for something like this, but we are doing this from a honoring his memory positive perspective, at least here on my channel, because he was an awesome man. So that's what we're doing right now, and we're just waiting on one person, and we will get right in. Oh, that sounds so fun, Lord Cat. Yes, Hoodie. R.I.P. King Théoden. I know it's hard because Bernard Hill was King Théoden to all of us, especially me growing up because I was so young when I first watched that stuff. So it was just it's definitely a little bit shocking.
Hey, I even explained to somebody, I remember how to do that.
But again, thank you everyone who is here. Thank you for liking the stream just to let other people know about the event. We'll have a good time. Here. Wait, look, here's everybody who's here with names. You can see everybody's names right there. Alright, so are we on? Oh, the music's getting epic. Alright, we have everyone waving and cheering. And hopefully this looks nice for you guys. I'm streaming this at very high quality for you, best I can. I'm also gonna flip this panel down like this. There we go, since this is a raid now. Alright. Here we go. We are riding through the countryside of Rohan. And I do think it's very cool and fitting that this is a slightly different event than yesterday, but at the same time, hopefully people can all come to different events at different times. Hail! Yes. I am actually going to go and follow because I think it'll be easier for me to do a camera here for you guys. There. The Rohan music in LOTRO is incredible. Chance Thomas definitely did not disappoint. In fact, I'm gonna just pop those sounds just slightly here. Now entering address. You know what I might do? This is where I follow Helm around. Helm's in my kinship. You're in charge. So I think maybe following will make it a little too bumpy for all of us. We're now entering the Kingstead. Alright. We're now in the Kingstead. So, it's,
Oh my god, I forgot what fun. Have a fun.
alright. Oh, dash raid, yeah. Yeah, what I like to do for changing my channel is I like to just click this little bubble on the bottom left. and then just go output channel and change to raid. Or you can do /raid. Oh, there's a warg up ahead. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna get on my war mount since we're riding around. Alright, there's... That warg will not be here. I have slayed another one. Guess the war seeds are huge. Especially when they're strong ones. Problem with the war seed is it's a little harder to keep kind of stable for a stream. That lightning in the background though, it's so cool.
Alright, we're taking the scenic route.
Oh, are we taking the scenic route? Is that what I heard you say?
Taking the scenic route.
To the East Fold. We're going through the East Fold. Well, I think we're taking the route that that they took to get to Gondor, right? When they were, you know, Gondor calls for aid, right? And Rohan will answer. Butter bum bum bum. Oh wow! And then the LOTRO decides to play some horn music for me. That was convenient timing. This is pretty cool. We got a whole group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's 10 of us in here? Nice. Doing this run? Yeah, or 9 of us right now. And then there's 16, 17 of us here in the stream. 18 of us here in the stream. Welcome to the stream. Kind of wish we could hear voices slightly better, but I could just barely hear what they're saying in the. May have to.
Yeah. And do you know the food skills that
It's too. I think it's too hard for us to hear everything, and I think it's like I could just barely hear them. So I think we'll just keep that at that for now. My horse. I think I'll actually get on my other horse here. Just get on my regular mount. It's a little easier to have a nice, comfortable ride here. So we're going through the East Fold of Rohan right now. We've now left Edoras. This is the path that Théoden leads his army on, I believe, from this angle. Though originally he set up at Dunha, right, with the army. The movie does a good job of sort of showing some of it, but it doesn't really show the full detail of like where the army traveled. So again, we're going to be kind of a similar path. No, maybe not exactly, but we'll be similar. I'm here there in spirit. Yes, well said. Yeah, exactly. Well said. Oh, thanks, Lord Cab. I appreciate it. Thanks for Val. You guys are so nice. Yeah, I feel lucky as a content creator. I have such a great community. It's been very fun to have so many supportive people. My goal is just always to make it where it's, you know, if it's something like this, an event, that it's honoring to the person. But, you know, and normally my channel, my goals, right, are you're having fun, I'm having fun. It's positive, Lord of the Rings-ish most of the time. You know, we do gaming. I do voiceovers, obviously. Voice of the Rings. I do voiceovers through Lord of the Rings Online. That's my usual content. But this is a beautiful ride. It's just neat. It kind of like with things like this, with events like this and memorials, I think they're really important for whatever in person. If you're going to one, I just went to something in person recently, or in a game, right, with all of us in person in the game, or anything, you know, like that, or a stream even. It kind of helps us get by it, you know. It helps us kind of like deal with things, you know, sometimes. We lost our leader. Where are we going here? Yeah. I took a wrong turn. Oh no, that's alright. I see where we're going back. Oh yeah, no, that would be, we were going to Alberg. We don't want to go to Alberg. We're trying to go, the beacons are lit! Gondor calls for aid. And Rohan will answer. Bum, 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 bum. And then you get that freaking awesome song right before that whole part with the lighting the beacons. I saw a meme the other day, and I have to say it because I think it's funny for I think the Théoden actor would love it. But it's someone said, you know, I bet you can't make it really epic in that part. And then it says Howard Shore, and it's like, hold my beer for lighting beacons. It's like one of the best songs, like most epic, like build-up songs in the Lord of the Rings, in his whole score. Granted, all of his music is out of this world good. We're really blessed with Howard Shore, with Peter Jackson adaptations and Hobbit, and then we have Chance Thomas, who did all the Lord of the Rings online that we're hearing right now. It's like beyond good music. We feel really blessed about that. There we go. All right, we're all back in a group, riding through Rohan on a beautiful rainy day in Middle Earth. Yes, well said, well said. You know, speaking of that, let me just double check my, I filtered out some fireworks sounds, but let me just make sure, shadow. Oh yeah, good, it's not. I was just making sure I didn't have, any horse sounds filtered. Fireworks, flag, banner. Yeah, all the things I have filtered are sound effects. This is a really cool. By the way, I have a guide video on that. I do guides on this game, but how to set up do filter sounds, because it's wonderful. I wish new games had that feature. You can like filter out certain sounds that drive you crazy. Like, it's a genius idea that LOTRO implemented 17 years ago. So it's like, wait, why has no other game done this? So anyway. There's definitely bonuses, right? Oh, beautiful river. You know, one thing I find about LOTRO that's interesting, and this is maybe a little bit of a nerd thing when it comes to video games. Usually you can figure out where streams come from and where they go and stuff. I saw someone make a video about figuring out where all the streams came from and went in Skyrim, the original Skyrim, and that made me laugh really hard because he was doing it kind of half joking but half serious as a nerd. But it was quite funny. But I was thinking that about LOTRO because I've done that. I've like gone to the front of a stream and been like, where does it come from? It's like, oh well, it comes out of that mountain. There's a glacier up there. Okay, I guess that works. What's up, Ragson? Hello. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for liking the stream. We are honoring Théoden today if you just joined in. And what we're doing for that is we are riding through the Eastfold right now. We're traveling through the Eastfold of Middle-earth, a beautiful thunderstorm to our back. And it's pretty darn cool. And you can see thunder up there in the clouds. Man, that thunder effect is pretty darn awesome in the distance. You can see the fog bank over the mountains and the trees over there. Alright, we're coming up to the area. I'm on follow if you wonder why I'm like phasing into other players. Alright, everyone please wait. We are summoning one more. Oh, sweet. Cool. One more person gonna join us. So we have 10 people now on the ride. This one's, compared to the event I hosted yesterday, this one is a little bit, you have to be pretty high level to do it. You have to be like level 100-ish because of where we're riding. Or something might attack you. Bad monsters. But this is pretty cool. So again, I think our goal here is, just so everyone knows, is we left Edoras. We went through the Kingstead, down this pass past the East Fold, and then we're still technically about to leave the East Fold. We're about to go into the Beacon Hills. We're gonna go along this traverse area, which is technically where some of the army gathered for Théoden, and then we will go down into Taur Durundan. I don't know if I said that right, but we'll go along here, and then we're gonna go to Talith Anor, and then go through this area and down to the Pelennor Fields and Gondor. So that is our plans, I believe. So that's where we're traveling right now. We're basically following the footsteps of Théoden and the Rohirrim when they're going to save Gondor. Where did everybody go? Oh, that's what's happening. Got it. I didn't realize that was a spot that I forgot that's a spot that has slow load. Most places in Middle-earth are open, like there's no load areas when it's in the open field, but there's 1 or 2 spots they had to drop in an ad at a certain point, and they had to put a load screen. For like massive areas that they added in that didn't have like a mountain, they could block it. So you might. And it depends on where people are and stuff with the server, but my computer loads things in like a quarter second, so. Sorry, I'm not bragging, but I'm just saying it. I usually am the one, I have to wait. It's good that he said wait, because we might have a couple people who are farther away from the server. Because remember, I'm in North America, so most of the server, I think all the servers for Lord of the Rings Online are in North America. So, they've done some wonderful jobs. I think it's so neat. We have to give some credit to the Lord of the Rings Online game and to and the team. Standing Stone's team, that we can do something like this from all over the world. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this music is glorious. It's beautiful. Also, everyone here in the live stream, where are you guys all from? Just country. You can find out all the people who are here to honor Théoden, King of Rohan. Here. All right, we're off. Listen to this music. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. It's awesome. Hello, welcome to everyone who just joined the stream. We're doing a ride from Edoras of Rohan to Minas Tirith of Gondor. Oh no. I will deal with these thugs. Wait, get back here. Get back here, swordsman. How dare you attack us when we're on our honorable ride? Alright, he's been dealt with. Moving on. Australia. Oh, yeah, that makes sense because you said you were friends with Ice, right? Cool, very cool, guys. That was awesome. The land down under. Awesome place. I know a lot of people from there. I'm a big fan. I think Australia is so cool. I always laugh with the sayings like that, like the land down under. I'm like, well, if you think about it from a perspective of space, really, there is no under, right? East coast of Australia. Yeah, nice. Very cool, very cool. Very nice, Patty. Very nice. Awesome, awesome. Aha, warband. Ooh, there's a warband event we could do, guys. We could slay Jarl Krakia. Slay him in honor of Théoden. I think we have a couple people that are straggling, or we're waiting on. Somebody is fighting. Where is this nemesis? I'm trying to find this baddie that's supposed to be on this field right here somewhere. They're the wandering threads though, so they wander. But guys, don't worry, not everyone who wanders is lost, but this guy might be because he's a bad guy. he's lost in his ways. Gosh, sad. The music is gorgeous. If it's too loud, let me know. I'm purposely leaving the music a little loud because I feel like it enhances the trip. Trees. Enchanted lands west of New Zealand and Middle Earth, yes. Australia is the enchanted lands, yes. The undying lands. Alright, I think we're all here now. Yep, here we go. Alright, off we go. Continuing our ride. We're now in the Beacon Hills of Gondor. We must answer Gondor's call. In honor of King Théoden. Hear, hear. I ride in spirit with you, Rags. Nice. You're playing Return to Moria? Great game. We definitely cover that game on the channel too. Great game as well. Even though a lot of the stuff I do is LOTRO, but that's a great game as well. Welcome to everyone who just joined the stream. Don't forget to maybe throw a like on there to support everything, and let other people know that we're doing this awesome ride through the hills to support, and honor memorial of King Théoden of Bernard Hill today. So that is our goal with this ride. Pretty cool though to see how many players came together to do this ride today. Pretty cool. Yeah, the music is glorious. It definitely fits this event. We're all going to the top of the hills here. And I'm just tagging along. I did not plan this event, so this was planned to just show people who just hopped in. It was planned by this group and this leader, who I did post in the live chat a few times, but he also has a Twitch stream. So I'll post that in the comments later as well, or the description. Maybe both. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing here? I need to filter out the world chat. There's a lot of people getting online here, and it's blocking what we're saying. There we go. Oh, that's all right. We don't mind waiting for someone for a little while, right? What are we doing here? Also, I'm leaving the chat here so you guys can see what we're saying. Thanks. Aha! What is happening over here? Okay, back to the road. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, we gotta wait a second. The client turned off on him. So we'll wait just here a second. I used to have that as the link. I used to have that a lot more back in the day too. They've really updated stuff a lot, but again, you're farther away or whatever. But it shouldn't matter too much if they're far away. And sometimes the game will just go, you know, like even the newest games, like Return to Moria and a couple other new games I played, they'll just like, for example, like Baldur's Gate 3, like great game, but sometimes it'll just like, it'll be fine for hours, and then it'll just like, poof, out of existence. Like the client will just turn off. It's like, what? It doesn't even freeze, just gone. Client's off. Oh, is it this spot? We had a couple link losses right here. Maybe we shouldn't go up here. It's the evil bad orcs. They're pulling our internet plugs. That's how they're gonna defeat us. I'm just kidding. All right, everyone, follow our Elven Ranger here. You're like, but Zollin, how could you know he's a ranger? You can't. I mean, an elf. You can't see his ears. Oh, I know. Crash Fest. Yeah, I think that yeah, it's probably that spot. There are occasionally spots that'll like have a lot more to load if there's a lot of NPC mobs, enemies. Those are non-player characters that you fight. 5 people crashed? Oh my goodness gracious, that is quite crazy, actually. Ice, you didn't crash. And Ice is in Australia too, so maybe it was just randomness. Twitch is crashing. Oh, you think that might be like Bass? No, I was watching his stream. His Twitch stream is still up. The game loves you, Ice. The game loves Ice. That's why he doesn't crash. It's like, oh, but not for my wonderful dwarf named Ice. I will not crash his computer, or in this case, hell in game. It's back now. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. So it was the whole thing, yeah. In the future, I know I stream mostly on this. I've been trying to stream a little bit more for people who are watching our later on Facebook Live as well. In the future, I'd like to also stream simultaneously to my Twitch chat, which I do have, Voice of the Rings Twitch one. But Twitch doesn't allow you to stream at 2K. So until that time, I can't really do multiple at the same time. I have to do it separately. Because I have a program that I can split it, but I can send only one signal. And I want as good quality as I can get. Which, mind you, you can get 1080 good quality, but I like to stream at 2K when I possibly can with what I've got here. Hey, buddy. Hey, excuse me. Oh yeah, he just, that bad guy just hit my horse. Oh, my horse is amazing. Why would you do that? Don't worry, my horse is fine. Look at him. Look at him, he's a little sweet. He's a good boy. I got to see our mini horse yesterday. I was at the ranch. He's doing good. All right, on with, I think everyone is almost back, and we will continue on our memorial ride in honor of King Théoden of Rohan. All right, and we're off. And the music just goes all glorious. And we're off. Dun, dun, dun. Brody's doing just fine. My big English sheepdog. He's becoming an even better dog now that he's just kind of left the puppy stage. He kind of went through a little bit of a teenager stage we've been dealing with the last few months. But he's really starting to like really be a good dog. Like he like never bothers other dogs. He loves other dogs at the park. He's the dog that he'll go in and he'll say hi to every single dog that's at the park. And then if a new dog comes to the park, he'll like run up to say hi to it. And like if there's a little dog that's like getting overwhelmed and like getting bullied or something by big dogs, Brody will like purposely like go in between them and like get the big dog attention and like give the little dog space. He's like a little peacemaker. It's hilarious. It's hilarious to watch. He like guards the little dogs, and like if the little dog's like scared, he'll like go up to it and like get on the ground and like roll over, just to like kind of be like, look, I'm not a scary big 90-pound dog. It's really cute. Brody's a really sweet dog, for being so big. And Sandy's doing good too. Sandy was scared of dogs, our littler dog at first, so. But yes, but if you guys are curious to see any of the pets, you can always go to my short tab sometime on the channel. I have lots of fun shorts of my dogs and the mini horse. So all right, so continue on back to subject here, since I just changed subjects while we were waiting for people to load. So here we go. We are traveling through Middle Earth. We are in the Beacon Hills right now, and we are about to go into Town Druidon, which I think is how you pronounce it, but take that with a grain of salt. So here we go. We'll continue on, and you can see everyone chatting here too that is in the raid. Welcome back, everyone. Yes. Is there someone we're leaving behind? No, everyone's in the line. We're good. Glorious. Here, let's go inside our head here for a minute. So you can see the beacons right up there on the hill. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. And Rohan will answer. Man, that part is so good. Like, that's a happy memory, right, of the actor, of Théoden in the movie. And I love it that we can go and watch it whenever we want to remember him. But I just love that stall, and then he kind of looks at Aragorn, and he's like, and Rohan will answer, and then the horns, bum 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 bum, like Howard Shore's music, so good. And I love how Viggo Mortensen, his acting with Aragorn, he's like, what's the answer? Hoping he's gonna say it. Like, it's so good. And like Théoden, it's such a king. The way he acts, you can tell it's going through his head in those 3 seconds. Like, am I going to commit to this? Because I know a lot of my people are going to die to save Gondor, right? But we also need to defeat this evil, right? Like, but we need to help our friends. You know, like, you can see all these like emotions going through Théoden's head in that 3 seconds. He's such a good actor. And then he like, Rohan will answer. He's just so good. All right, we are now in the next area. We are out of the Beacon Hills, so you'll see a lot of Rohirrim. Lord of the Rings Online has a lot of these things where they actually have different banners they made and stuff for the different groups. That basically the houses that come to, you know, you remember in the movie they kind of gist at it where he's like, how many from the Riddermark? 500, my lord. Remember they're like yelling at him when he's riding through the camp. So they're the different basically towns and groups and regions in Rohan that come. So you can see it right here as we go by. These have different, like, their shields have different symbols, different flags, and LOTRO really got into it, right, to build the lore up. Amazing job, obviously. It's like, I feel like any really big Lord of the Rings fan, even if you don't want to commit hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours playing the Lord of the Rings online, even though I think it's a totally worth venture to play, you're just not a gamer, I still think it's completely worth seeing this game and seeing some of the amazing stuff they did to honor the lore for Tolkien, right? And again, indirectly honoring even Bernard Hill, right, with how they did so good with Rohan, with the story. There seems to be a little bit of a lag spike happening. This usually doesn't happen, but if you go into really obscure places with a massive group of people, sometimes the server has to buffer and load. It's amazing though, because this game doesn't nearly do that as much as it used to. They've done a really good job of updating things, at least for my experience. Because I've been playing since the very beginning, so I remember things. Oh my gosh, you should have seen the battlefields in PvMP, player versus monster player, back in the day. When I would be in battles that were, no kidding, 50 players on the good side, 50 players on the bad side. Now, anyone who's played an MMO or played LOTRO can tell you that's a lot of players in a battle, all in a single battle, right? Was pretty awesome. This game does definitely focus more heavily on PvE, player versus the environment and the storytelling, which is smart because that's a strong suit. It's amazing stories. Hence why I do voiceovers on a lot of story modes in this game. Also, this music is very cool. The reason this music has a very interesting vibe to it, just throwing this out there, another lore point, since we're writing, is that this area is actually home to these little tiny, like, indigenous people that live here, and they're called and later Aragorn actually gave them rights to this area. Like, he let it be their kingdom when he reestablished it, because they're this little tiny group. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and I think, are they the Dunedain? They're kind of like, it sounds like the Dunedain, right? Like Aragorn's people, but it's not. It's like the Druidain or something. I can't think of the name. Can one of you know how to spell it? I'll read it off the live chat. 'Cause I'm saying that a little bit incorrectly. Why are we up here? I need to find where we're supposed to go here. All right, here's our group. So again, this is the other side. So these are bad guys, obviously. I don't know if they're Easterlings. I forget what these groups are that are here. Oh, you know what? They might be Dunlendings, now that I think about it. Possibly. Anyway, again, thank you guys, everyone who's here in the stream and who's here at the event, for being here. Again, I didn't plan this one today. I know I've said that several times, but I'm just making sure I reiterate that so everyone knows it's here live. This was planned by this nice person right here. It was very nice to let me tag along and document this thing. He also is streaming it on his Twitch account, which again I linked in the live stream. Yes, funky drums at the moment. Yes, that is because I think this area has a lot to do with those. In fact, Druidan, I think is how you say. I think that's why this is town Druidan. I think they are the Druidan. I think that's how you say their name. Now that I'm thinking about it, right? I need someone to back me up on that, so I feel more confident about that. I do lore on the channel too. You guys are like, oh, not making a great show of it, but I haven't studied them particularly very much from the book. But as you can see, I guess I have made a little bit of a good thing. I take that back what I said, because I've been telling you guys little lore tidbits this entire trip. Oh, got a little bit of load thing there. There's one thing that I definitely nerd out about Lord of the Rings, because if you ever watch my series where I do voiceovers, as I'm doing voiceovers in the story, I'll like give little breaks and I'll give you guys little tidbits of information of lore to tie something in, to either to make you, help you to appreciate something in a story plot that Standing Stones did for Lord of the Rings Online, or to be like, oh, this has to do with the connection from book, you know, the Unfinished Tales because of this, or the Fellowship, you know. But really, they only have rights to the Fellowship and Hobbit, so usually it's like, this is from the appendices, right? Or this is from this part. I do my best to tell you guys that stuff. I do love the lore. We have a lore playlist on the channel as well. One thing I never want to do is say something incorrectly. I'm that kind of person, like, I gotta like double check. So I'll ask the chat, like, right? Am I remembering that right? Alright, we are out of the Dunlings camp, and we're heading Tauren Druidan. And we are heading on, continuing our trip through glorious. We're getting to the Pelennor Fields. We're going to save Gondor. We shall save Gondor. Looks like the stream is looking good. Everything's good on the stream, guys. Oh, now the music's gonna get epic again, guys. You ready? We're in Old Anorian, which is basically a northern area of Gondor. Oh, Eldok is online. All right. So we are now in Talith Anor, or far in Old Anorian. This is where we are. So we're traveling down. So this is where they traveled with the army of the Rohirrim with King Théoden as they were marching with their 5,000 plus horse. That is a lot of horses, guys. Like, there are very few times in history, in our real history, in our world history compared to Middle Earth's history, that there was like 5,000 mounted knights. That is extremely unusual. If you look at through history, even some huge battles, there were, you know, battles of 10,000 people. There'd be like 400 knights, 500 knights. To have that many mounted knights, that's a crazy number of horses, and the logistics just to do that. Like, just the fact that Théoden was such an amazing king, and that all his generals, commanders, captains, everyone underneath, I forget, you know, their exact terminology of their leadership positions, but that's some serious organization that they were able to pull that off too. And like in the books, it's like a week, right? I don't remember the exact time frame of the books because the movies feel faster because storytelling reasons for a movie. But it's just like, yeah, it's amazing to me. There is, by the way, the islands of, I think that's Cair Andros. Yeah, I thought that's what that was. So that is one of the Gondorian defensive positions in the north. It is not where the Rangers of Ithilien are in the movie. They are technically down in, well, actually, no, that is true. They're Cair Andros. Because I don't know if you guys remember, he actually makes a comment about Cair Andros in the movie. Little fun thing. You remember that ranger that's talking underneath Faramir? And he goes, they've taken Cair Andros to the north. Remember he makes that comment? They're talking about this island. Defensive position, okay? So there it is. You can actually go in it. But that's not our mission today. We're going to Gondor, Minas Tirith. But again, the Rangers, of course, Osgiliath, and if we go to northern Osgiliath, you can see Cair Andros. They were back here, hidden in these mountains. So we're pretty near it, but they were also down Osgiliath, right? And stuff like that, so. Also, I think I need to update my live stream because I have not seen it. There they are. You can kind of see the ring wraiths up there. Do you guys see the ring wraiths in the distance? Anyone in the live chat, if you throw in a message for me, because I haven't seen it update in a while, so I want to make sure that it is working correctly. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Yes, but yes. R.I.P. Bernard Hill. Yes, we will miss him greatly. He was fantastic. So, there's Minas Tirith. You guys can see the outline of Minas Tirith, right? In the distance right there? So we're coming up on the great white city of Minas Tirith, which has a large black wall in the front, which is correct for the lore. Even though I love Peter Jackson's looking Minas Tirith, it's glorious. But similar look. The only difference is technically the wall was the same color as Orthank's wall, and what Orthanc was made out of. The first wall of Minas Tirith was made out of as well. Type of black obsidian, very strong material in Middle Earth. Hoping doesn't go fully into it, but thanks, Ice. Test, hi. Thanks, guys. Alright, so here is the outer wall of Gondor. If you guys played the Lord of the Rings Two Towers, Return of the King GameCube and PlayStation 2 game back in the day, there was an outer wall, which they actually show from the movie characters, which is cool. They did not show it in the movie, but there is an outer defensive wall that goes around the farms, way out the top area. There it is, guys. There is Minas Tirith. You don't know the horse place? Click the horse place. Look at that. Minas Tirith. City of Kings. We're riding up on it, guys. So this is what the Rohirrim saw in King Théoden. And they heard. You hear that sound effect? Do you guys hear it? That like, let's see, can you guys hear it? You could hear like the Mordor. What's that? There's all sorts of scary sound effects happening right now. There it is, guys. Riding up on Minas Tirith. It's huge. It's a huge city. You can hear a horn. There's Osgiliath in flames. It's being attacked. And then, of course, this entire field was covered in enemies that we see in the movie. One of the most epic charges of all time that I get chills every time they charge. When he's like, "For Thalingus!" and they like charge with that music. Oh my gosh. I said this in my stream yesterday event, but like the hair stands up on my like arms and I get that chill every single time I watch it without fail. Glorious. Look at that. Look at that beautiful Gondor. Minas Tirith. There's Osgiliath. You can hear the horns. You can see the Nazgul flying around back there. You can even hear orcs in the background. I'm just gonna do this for a minute so you guys can kind of see it come up. Also, you can see the occasional water drop hit our lens of our character's eyes. That's kind of a cool effect. Alright, you guys. Gondor. Minas Tirith, the City of Kings. Which, we're gonna get to stare at beautifully for a moment while we, look at that. Wow. Mordor could, I guess the world could use a little less door. Am I right, guys? I'll show myself out. Yeah, you're funny, Gabriel. Minas Tirith looks like a ship. Yes. Look at these doors. Glorious. There it is, guys. Minas Tirith. We've made it in time to save Rohan. I'm gonna ask. I think we should go to Midsummer version of Minas Tirith so that it looks everything looks redone and beautiful. All right, no worries. We'll stay here. If they want to stay on this one, we'll stay on this one. All right, we're gonna ride to the top. The only reason I was saying we could do Midsummer is, of course, honestly, during the battle, this would make more sense because this is when Théoden was here with the battle scene. Lord of the Rings Online has like different dimensions of Middle Earth depending on different time periods. So there's the battle in which we're in, which is the generic version of Minas Tirith. It's with the war happening and the sky is red and cloudy. And then there's Midsummer, which is the celebration one. And then there's one that's like after, too, in the middle or something. I'm trying to remember where it is. Where it's like the like the Fourth Age. You're helping Aragorn and Arwen. And it's King's Gondor. It's pretty cool. All right, so we're going up the ramps in Minas Tirith. And yes, guys, you can go through the entire city. If you're someone who doesn't play LOTRO, you may pass. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I mean, you can go through this entire city. It has places you can buy stuff, craft, explore. It's crazy. Like, the city is absolutely massive. You can see we just went up this ramp, the first level to the second level. It's absolutely incredible, like, the amount of work they did. And I will just tell you right now, as someone who's played this game for a long time, I always wanted them to make Minas Tirith from when I first started the game, back when it was just the Shire areas in the beginning. And 9 years later, or whatever they made the Minas Tirith expansion, I just remember looking at it, coming around the corner and seeing Minas Tirith, and I was just like, it's Minas Tirith? I just couldn't even believe it. And I explored for hours. But it's pretty cool, so. But this is what Théoden would have arrived to with his army of Rohirrim outside. But in case, of course, this is pre the battle. There's pre-battle, which is this one. There's a battle one, and then there's Midsummer, which is like everything's pretty. And then there's like a redone one. I believe there might be 4 versions of Minas Tirith from what I remember, depending on what you're doing. And then there's also like instances, which are like these dungeons and stories that happen. You can kind of see there's the battle, you know. So this is pre the battle. So Osgiliath has been taken. The army isn't here yet, but we have marched in. You can't really see the army unless you go into one of the battle instances. It's not in the world map. You have to do an epic battle, or they're not epic battles. They're another one. I mean, look at this place. Look at how big this place is. We're just on some random little street. There's a bank right here, and yes, you can use it. That's the vaults. And now these spots, these tunnels go underneath that middle part that jets out. That's what these tunnels are for. All the helms in my room are wearable. They're all United Cutlery replicas from the movies. Yes. I do cover on them on my collection playlist if you're curious. I'm not going to go into it too much right now because this is to honor the Théoden, this particular stream, but I'd be happy to on a different stream. And just so you know, if you'd like to later, though it might be a much later time for you, in about 8 hours after this, I'm going to do another stream with a different. So I'd be happy to go into other subjects on that stream as well. Feel free to always ask questions, of course, but I don't want to make this about me right now. I want to try to do my best to keep it about the memorial thing we're doing here, or the basically an honor of Théoden, our walk up to the top of Minas Tirith now. But it's pretty fun. But again, happy, yes, they are all wearable. Théoden's helmet as well. Now my head is really big, so unfortunately they made Théoden's for like a smaller size head slightly, so I can't quite get it past my ears. But my mom can wear it. We tried it. But all of these helmets I can wear back here. They all fit. Let's see, where are we supposed to go? I think I lost our. Did we? Oh, here. Okay. Yeah. See, the city can get confusing. You can get lost in this city. I need a guide on just showing people how to navigate Minas Tirith. Hello, I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield. Today we will be guiding you through Minas Tirith, and I'll help you as find your best housing you can find. I've been thinking for a while a fun thing to do on the channel is be like a realtor and like show you guys the housing areas. You guys want that? Leave a comment in the future on other streams and stuff. This one's, you can leave it on this one too. I don't want to make anyone feel like they can't say anything. You guys are welcome to ask me questions and say things on the stream. So, thank you for asking about the helmets. That was a very cool question. We are waiting on some people to come up here. Also, you can see there's ash falling in the sky, because again, this is pre the battle with the Mordor, right, happening. Alright, so we are now on the lore. This is the Sage's tier. Takes a good while to get up there without using fast travels. But yes, but thank you. That was a great question about the helmets for sure. Yes, and they're all United Cutlery. They're all the original. You know, they all have limited edition stamp things. They're pretty fun, definitely. The swords too. And you should see this wall behind you. It's got even more stuff. Not helmets-wise, but weaponry. It may have been something I've collected since I was young. Being, like, really young. My first one was Gimli's battle axe, which I asked for when I was like 11 years old. Something like that. I don't even remember. Let's see here. We're now going through the Masters tier. And I think this is what we have to go up right here, right? I think at the top. The gate of the Citadel. I'm just gonna wait a second to let people catch up. But this has been really cool. It's been cool to do a ride. It was a cool idea for an event as well, to ride from you know, going from Edoras and Rohan to Minas Tirith and Gondor. It was a very cool idea to honor Théoden. I love it. Very, very good idea. Yeah, just make sure everyone catches up here, and then we'll go up together. We gotta be here. We gotta wait for our host too. That's or at least the planner of this event. They're almost here. And thank you to them for letting me tag along. All right, here they are. Oh, you can hear like. That crow sound effect was awesome. Did you hear that? That was so cool. Aha, there we are. All right. Up we go. Up to the gate of the Citadel. The top of Minas Tirith. All right, so the Master's Neath. The Citadel of Minas Tirith. This is the password. That is the password. Oh, I thought you said this. That is the password. All right, the court of the fountain. There's the white tree of Gondor. Where will we meet? This is a good spot right here. Alright, we're here on the top of Minas Tirith. So this is the jet out spot. Remember in the movie that they had the big coronation for Aragorn, and then the hobbits were at the middle of the people, and they're like, you bow to no one. And they like all bow to the four hobbits out of respect. That's the spot right here, right? It's huge. It's just massive, and the wind is howling. The watch points. The glorious watch points. And as you can see, that would be Mordor over there with the scary clouds. Even if it's a storm right now. Haha, we did it! Cheers, everyone! A toast? Hail! There, I'll do the hail emotes. Hail, King Théoden! Alright, everyone in the live stream. We're gonna finish up here with some fireworks. Maybe we'll do a little toast like we did in our event yesterday. So, we've done it. We've gotten to the end. I'm going to summon a dragon firework here. Here we go. I'm gonna launch this dragon firework. Oh, we got a bunch of dragon fireworks going off. Dragons! Fireworks! Woohoo! In honor of King Théoden of Rohan! The music's awesome. Who hasn't gotten the jump deed yet? Oh no, we're not doing that. No jumping off. Alright, we're all setting off fireworks. It's kind of hard to get a good angle for you guys. Look at all the dragons! Look at all the dragons! That's so cool. That's cool. Yes, all hail King Théoden. Thank you for being here. If you're watching this live or as a video. It was fun to do a Sunday event as well, like we did Saturday. You can watch both if you'd like. Also, go check out the planner of the Sunday event here. I hosted yesterday, Saturday, but I'll link his in the description as well. Cheers, everyone. Hail the victorious dead. We will never forget King Théoden of Rohan, Bernard Hill, honor to him, and he did a great job as being Théoden, and we'll never forget him. Hear, hear. Again, guys, thank you so much that everyone who took the time to watch this, and also leaving comments. Later, I'd love it. You guys, if you watch this one, you didn't watch my Saturday one, watch that one too if you want, but check out the comment section and leave yourself a comment of what was your favorite thing about Théoden or Bernard Hill and the acting he did as Théoden. Or you can even talk about his other things like Titanic if you wanted to. That's fine. It's about Bernard Hill. It's honor him. But of course, him as Théoden King of Rohan for a lot of us really big Lord of the Rings fans, obviously. But tell us your favorite thing. Leave a happy memory on there, and I'll give it a little heart there on the comment section. So feel free. Yes. All right, you can see everyone saying some stuff there. Yes, wonderful time. Thank you for planning this event. It was awesome. And we've done it. We've done it, everyone. We've ridden? Is that the right word to use? We rode all the way here. We'll just use that. We rode all the way from Edoras and Rohan all the way over to Minas Tirith in Gondor, traveling across the Gondorian landscapes from Rohan to Gondor. It was wonderful. It was super fun. That was fun. Yes, that was very fun. I'm just reading what they said right here. Thank you all. It was great. Yes, it was great. Thank you to everyone here who's in my live stream as well. And again, the people who set this up. So you guys, awesome job. One straight line. All right, we want one straight line here. Time for a leap of faith. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're doing something crazy right at the end. Hail King Théoden, Lord of Rohan. Well said. Yep, Ninja. Thanks, Zollin. And all the chat. Thank you, Mr. Ravel. All right. All right, what's going on here? Yeah, let's take a little... Oh! What's going on, guys? Oh, no! Oh, no! Hey, new deed. It's a long way down. I didn't realize I didn't have that, actually. Oh, look at it. We're all, like, riding still. In this game, you don't die. You just like Théoden will never die in our hearts, right? Well said. We'll never forget Bernard Hill. We'll always be able to see his wonderful performance of King Théoden in the movies, and we put out much love to his family and his friends, which I'm sure is even more challenging for them, obviously. Reputation bonus. Yeah, exactly. The Eagles will save you? Oh, maybe not, Mr. Ravel. Oh, man. That's funny. You know why? I jumped off that, but I think you have to jump off it in this version of Minas Tirith. And that's why I didn't have the deed with this character. I just realized that's why. That's funny. You can only get it in the normal a first part of Minas Tirith, which is pre-battle. Because the other ones are different dimensions, like I explained. That's funny. Trip to our Tesla. Yeah. Oh, but we're back. All right. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, Ice. Appreciate it. Ice is excited because he got to do this at not a crazy time of day. All right, my friends. Thank you, everyone. Yes, thank you so much again to the people who put this Sunday one together. Thank you for letting me join along. Again, honors and prayers go out to Bernard Hill's family and Théoden. We will forever remember him. He was fantastic. He was one of my favorite actors. I don't usually follow a lot of actors' lives, but he's one person that I was crushed when I found out, for him and his family. So, but you know what? He is with the Lord now. And when he says in Lord of the Rings movies, I go to be with my fathers, he's with his father. He's with the Lord. So that's a comforting thought, as Gandalf would say. Yes, that is a comforting thought, indeed. But anyway, my friends, thank you so much. Nice. Yes, absolutely. Sweet. Trick will also has his version on YouTube as well. And mine here, from my perspective and following along, will also be automatically put up after the stream ends. So, I will see you in the next one, my friends. Thank you to all your support, everybody, for coming and supporting Bernard Hill and Théoden and my channel, and thanks to my Patreons. And you guys have a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth. Baruch Hazad, Kuzad Imanu. Stay happy, my friends, even in hard things like this. I will see you guys in the next ones, and we will never forget him, and I will always leave these videos up in memorial and remembrance of Théoden, as long as YouTube is here. Alright, guys, I will see you. Alright, bye, you guys. Have a good one. Thanks, Sister Vel, Ice. Appreciate it. We'll do a little bow here and a last little horn blast in honor. And then here's the last one. All right, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for being here.